Hello everyone. Welcome in. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm a lunar ice fox whose appearance changes based on the phase of the moon. Hello. Today we are going to be playing some Honkai Star Rail and continuing on with the quest regarding the Wardance ceremony. We captured the evil doer Hula, Hoopa, whatever his name is. We captured him. Or no, we didn't capture him. We killed him, right? Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. He's no longer with us. Either way, that's been done. And yeah. Also, congratulations, Icy, with your platinum trophy. Fates with the silver. Pharaohs with the gold. Icy with the 30th participation trophy. And Mohatsukai Ren with the bronze. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish that quest. It looks like I was right at the end of the quest. I stopped stream because I'm like, this is a good place to end. Not realizing how close I was to the end. But yeah, so we're gonna finish that off. Then we're gonna work on Madame Herta's quest, which is called the Mudane and Divine. What was it? Crown of the Mudane and Divine. That quest line. We're gonna work on that one after we finish the current one. Hello, V. Do you know what time it is? Is it floof time? Is it floof time? Did I get it? Did I get the answer right? It's floof time, huh? No? Okay, fine. No floof for you. No floof for you, then. She got it wrong, chat. No emote for her. Rude? You can't just dangle an emote like that in front of me and be like, nah, none for you. That's not right. How dare? So rude. Can, will, did, and will do again. You know what? I quit. I'm not gonna be your hostess anymore. Your co-hostess. I quit. You want to be like that? That's fine. I'm a quitter. I'm not someone who just sticks around. No, I'm joking. That's fine. It's more profitable for you to be a contestant. How is that more profitable for me when I am literally paying to win? There is no profit there for me to be a contestant. I lose money being a contestant. Who said anything about you? You did. You said that's fine. It's more profitable for you to be a contestant. Or are you saying it's more profitable for yourself if I am a contestant? Is that what you mean? Because I can see that being the case. It's more profitable for me, for you to be a Okay, that's what I thought. She did it. She connected the dots. I did connect the dots. I did. Because I am smarticles. Alright, let's go ahead and get into some Honkai Star Rail. That's what we're playing. That's right. Oops, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Alright, no extra free tells for you guys. You guys don't get the extra free tells. Yes, I am ready for my emote. I am ready for the emote. I heard it was a good emote, so I'm wondering what it is. Is it me surrounded by bits? Hold on. Oh my goodness, really? A credit card? A gold credit card too? Wow, I see what you guys think of me. I see how it is. Chat, I'll show you guys, well, Hold on. I don't think I have any more spots for emotes, do I? What can I do? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out... Oh, you know what? I can put it as like... Hold on. Maybe I can... Hold on, I can probably do this while streaming. Hold on. Let's go back to the just chatting screen real quick. Hold on. Make it a bit. That's what I was planning on doing, actually. That's exactly what I was planning on doing. That, you read my mind. Hold on, hold on. I'm working on it, I'm working on it. Monetization, rewards. Here we go. No, it's not that one. Where's my emotes? There it is. Okay, it's gonna be the 50K one. It's gonna be the most expensive one. Hold on. Such a big emote. So big, so much wow. Hold on, cancel. Wait, why does it have a background there? Hold on. Hold on. Emotes. Oh, but I also have to... Oh, I can't do it right now in stream because I have to resize it and everything. That's right. Yeah, I can't do it right now in stream, so it's gonna have to be ready for tomorrow's stream. That's right. So we can't do it right now. So everybody will get to see it in Discord later on. But yeah. Hello. Welcome in, Undead. Hope you're having a good day or night. I guess it's probably day. Probably day where you're at. Welcome in. Congratulations for your first participation trophy. It's easy to read your mind when it has a single train that rarely leaves the station. Hey! Are you saying I don't touch grass? Because I touch grass. The last time I touched grass was probably 20 years ago, but I touch grass. Honestly, I love the gold sparkles on it. Yes, the gold sparkles are a good touch. Agreed. I'm here in spirit, just watching my friends work. That's fine. We just need you here in spirit, Snow. That's all we need. No, I was saying you don't think like ever, and your interpretation was you don't go outside. Yeah, you said the train station never leaves. So therefore, and I never go outside. I never leave my house. Choo choo. So yeah. The train of thought never leaves the station. Exactly, I never leave my house. I'm glad we had this conversation, Soulbane. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. Alright, let's go ahead and get back into the game. Here we go. This one. Okay, there we go. Oh, why is it not showing up? Hold on. There we go. Okay, fixed. Just like that. Is she saying she is a thought? Something high maintenance. Did I break you, Soulbane? Are you unable to argue back now? Alright, let's go ahead and see what Lingsha and this girl's talking about.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the
I'm
alchemy
beloved.
Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
I cannot argue the chaos factor. It's an unwinnable fight. I always win. That's why I got an emote, because I won. I'm the real winner. No, I'm joking. Fated death with a story cutscene.
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Master Yakin didn't make it in the end. What? That's a wild statement. Like, oh, he didn't make it? He's no longer with us? Anyways, my work here is done. Tuxedo mask, exit. Thank you, Soul Babe, for the mo. It's much appreciated. And have a good lurky lurk. I'll go ahead and show everybody later.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
It won't be jinxing if he is dead, though.
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest.
Oh, I will. She worked big hard on it. Yeah. I'll definitely thank her as well. Thank you.
Considering the intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Shao, the rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Juming have.
She's
I
like,
heard from
I'm
Moza
built
about
better.
the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Moza. Did you get hurt?
Now that I think about it, I didn't really have a chance to get hurt.
I can guess why. General Fei Shao is just too strong.
She is. She's OP.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Moza and...
Thank goodness you and the others found Jiaoqiu. He lost a lot of
Jiaoqiu,
blood and
that's
needs
right.
to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission.
In other words, you guys are never leaving here. Never again.
All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Shao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Shao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission.
General Fei Zhao's like, I'm not staying here. I don't need to recover.
If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Shao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
You're one to talk. I don't think you're supposed to be out here either, Jiaoqiu.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Called it.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
He's like, I'm a doctor, so I know my limits.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Jiaoqiu. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
Aww. They would make a great couple.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Shao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Jiaoqiu, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me.
So Twitter kind of ruined this part for me with him becoming blind. So that's why I'm not reacting, because Twitter ruined it for me. It would have been a shock had it not been freaking Twitter with their stupid art of Jiaoqiu being in a hospital and being blind. I'm like, wait, he becomes blind? What? I hate Twitter. I hate Twitter.
Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Morza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments.
She's like, I'm not the doctor here.
I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
I will protect you.
An eye for an eye.
Come on, Moza! They were having a moment. Why do you have to interrupt? Why? Why? Hello, hello, welcome in, Hidomon, and congratulations for your 6th participation trophy.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borison are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always...
Oh, whoops, I accidentally pressed X too fast right there. Sorry.
I apologize for my tardiness once again.
Tomorrow is Cypher Is tomorrow Cypher Banner too? Okay, Tuesday, not tomorrow. Okay, I was like, shoot, okay, I planned on going for ZZZ character Yi Shuwen tomorrow, but if Cypher's coming out too, like, what? So I guess it's Tuesday. I mixed up the days because my work schedule got cooked. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so next Sunday we will be pulling for Cypher then, and we have a lot of pulls saved up. So we should be in the clear as long as Hoyoverse doesn't hate me too much.
The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the Wardance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the Wardance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges." She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luo Fu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
Let them criticize. That guy was a danger to everybody and he needed to go. When somebody's that dangerous to society, they just need to kill him. Sorry, but like, they barely were able to stop him and there were a bunch of them against him.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the Wardance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Law Fu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Law Fu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events. From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Law Fu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantilia.
Borison, Warison. Yeah, they are definitely worried about the Borison, but it makes sense. Like, the Borison have always been the rivals of them. Are you player of the Infamalt? No. No. Hold on one moment. All right. Well, let that be a lesson. We don't do jokes like that in here. That was out of left field. I don't know who you are. Yeah, we don't do jokes like that.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison.
If that happens again, you will be banned.
Preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's
He said the infamous racist cult of Call of Duty or something like that. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not dealing with that.
Indifferent to these
the person I just
plans.
timed out. Yeah. I timed him out. If he makes another joke that's out of left field like that, he will be banned.
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
What the fuck? I went to microwave my wall back and someone got real weird. Yeah, it's okay. I timed them out because I'm like, I don't know where they were going with that joke, and I'm not into that. So I just timed them out for now. If it happens again, then yeah. Cause maybe they were being hee hee ha ha, but I didn't understand it. So just a little time out, and then yeah.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gathered today not just to tackle the Luofu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Jing Yuan, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
An ancient bell has been struck in the depths of the Xian. Oh my god, I can never read that fast. This light bursts forth.
Hello,
Yeah, who reads that
everyone.
fast?
It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. And I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Who is this?
Was the seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
Yeah, they always have fast screens in like ZZZ in this game, and it's like, who reads that fast? Nobody reads that fast, come on.
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh?
It's not Herta. When I think of Scientist Girl, I think of Herta, but it's not Herta, it's I can't pronounce that name.
You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the seer strategist's. With the Luofu caught in such strife, the Yuchui couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchui has concluded.
Locha and Jinglu. Locha, I remember Locha's the blonde guy, right? Jinglu, is that the... Jinglu, is that the moon lady? The ice and moon? Jinglu... Yes, it is. Okay, it's who I'm thinking of. Gotcha.
Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin of the blonde traveler.
Lucha, right?
To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you?
Of course.
The Eye of the Yuchui has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Luofu. 3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Ron May made a copy of it, right? The propagation insect. I have no idea what's going on, honestly. I am lost. I don't know what's going on. You probably understand what's going on a lot better than me.
Do you remember your name?
That's Ron May. No, that's not Ron May.
Ting Yun.
Oh, that's Ting Yun. Yeah, so it was Ron May.
I'm a caster of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on the Xianzhou Luofu.
Okay, Whistling Flames Merchant Guild. Oh, so this is where she first comes in. Flying Aureus Shot to Lupine Rue. Trophy earned. Yeah, that one was Fugue. So I'm guessing Ron May was asking Fugue if she remembers anything. Yunli has become a visitor express. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I'm still lost. I still don't know what's going on with this game. But we have finished that one. Now we can do the one with Herta. We're gonna do a new quest line with Herta, it looks like.
A short
So
respite,
let's go
and
ahead
time
and
for the
get
next
to it.
fight.
Oh, look at Peppy. He's so cute. Oh, I want to pet Peppy. Peppy deserves pets. The puppy looks up at you with a certain anticipation in its eyes. Peppy looks in good spirits. This is a good opportunity to build a closer relationship with it. Rubbing its fluffy pate with your palms, you can feel the sensation of its tail wagging quickly now. Peppy looks in good spirits. Okay, we're done. He's so cute. I wouldn't mind having a puppy like Peppy. He's adorbs. All right, Arlen.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
What are you helping with us again? I can't remember.
A
I
list
think
of the missing
Herta's missing?
researchers and their details.
Oh, okay, so there's missing researchers. So not just Herta.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate Dr. Ratio. I forgot. Hold on. Let me get some water. I gotta. Oh my god. He's only said 2 things, and I'm already like, now I remember why I don't like you. Now I remember.
Okay.
Poor Arlen.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
He's very narcissistic and do what I say, and I hate it. I just hate it. Like, his tone is condescending, and it fires me up because I'm like, oh my god, I can't stand him.
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Just listen to how he talks. Ugh. Pamela, it's been a while. As usual, 1 pick of Himiko for 1 piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me 1 more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled, go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward the missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but I still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
Why does he talk like that? I don't remember him being this condescending, but maybe he was?
He disappeared too.
This quest line, prepare for more ratio. Okay, things we do for trophies. We gotta do it for the trophy. What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times. But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy, life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
I think not.
We need to investigate this.
Alright, Don Hung. I need your help, Don Hung. What is it? About... Do you know the Duke Inferno Ifrit from the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. Arlen will find you and will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Alright, we got a clue to the missing researcher list. Oh, why are you crying?
That jerk! Jerk!
Never mind, she's not crying, she's pissed.
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
Who got you so upset?
Oh, it's you. It's Adler. Adler disappeared.
Okay, she's upset. She's upset, angry, and sad.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
That does not help us.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back?
You clearly want him back.
But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Yo, you got something? Yep, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks. So maybe they're trying to overthrow management, or they're trying to just quit? What is it called? Like when you just like, I guess ghost management. They're trying ghost management.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Hi, I wanted to compare you to the stars, but I realized that was a mistake. After all, they're only beautiful at night, but you're always beautiful. Aw, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day or night.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
All right, let's go talk to the robot guy and Lady Asta. I think we only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fetora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that... It went too fast, hold on. Oh my god, Don Hung! Alright, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialize from Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that it is related to his origin. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants. Shifting between phases. That one guy kept saying phases. He did keep saying phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was very helpful to you. It's enough, thanks. That's good. Alright, so we got some more clues. We're gonna figure this mystery out. You, chat, and I are gonna figure this out together. Alright, where do we need to go, though? Return to the seclusion zone and collate your findings. Where do we go exactly? I forget how to teleport in this game. It's been forever. Okay, hold on. How do I go down? I haven't played this game for... Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay. Figured it out. Prepare for ratio. Ugh. Is he gonna be even more of a jerk than he already was the past 5 minutes? Because I can hardly stand him the past 5 minutes. Oh, what are you guys gossiping about?
I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're
Trouble?
running out of
No.
time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Okay.
The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
They all hate management.
Last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Which that sounds dangerous.
Between the three is...
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come the next angle.
Oh, we already...
The
okay.
link between the three is...
What am I supposed to do?
First, Adler's disappearance.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Okay.
Indeed. And I already know what he found.
Oh, what did he find then?
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Alright, so... phrase. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta present the evidence. Okay. I'm like, why is it not working? Why is it just looping? Okay. So he kept saying the word phrase.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense. First, Adler's
okay, so I guess it wasn't phrase.
He must have come across some vital information.
Vital information. What would be the vital information? Maybe he found out about the... about this? Ifrit's flames? Maybe? We'll try that.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections.
Oh my god.
First,
I hate you.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connection. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle
I don't get what's going
what the
on.
victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Okay, I know everybody hated management. Would that be this one? Probably this one, right?
I understand. So the answer is...
Oh, do the discussion?
Tenuous connection. The next angle.
I don't get what we're supposed to do.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Okay, now we go to
Last
next.
is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The fire demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit.
Yes, and we know about his
Last
flames.
is the
So that would
abilities
be this
of
one,
Duke
the dimension
Inferno and the
phasing flame.
secret of During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
Okay, so discussion.
It's the phase flame, the creation of member number 29, Sir Quell. She was an amazing genius, intelligent, kind, and humble. However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity.
That's not very long. That's kind of sad.
The phase flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Sir Quell had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming
So
it
the booklet,
burns
we
through
got the
worlds,
booklet.
leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
I understand. So the answer is
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense. This booklet describes a
Okay,
kind
that's
of
all we have
fire
for,
that
like, a
can
booklet.
phase through dimensions, claiming it burns
Oh.
through worlds, leaving numerous scions
Maybe
of
this
flame
one?
behind.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. This
Okay,
booklet
whatever.
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Herta's been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I don't like how they did this. I don't like this. You can do them for each discussion. Yeah, but I don't like how they did it. This is just dumb. I find this so dumb and so weird.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained
It's-
a wisp of its kindling.
I don't get it.
Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process. If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of this unique flame must
Alright, well,
be
we
the
have the
missing
phrase
I
flame.
understand.
Tenuous
Nope,
connection.
nope, I don't
Kindling of-
understand.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame. And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
The booklet Adler was reading up to his disappearance. It records the lives of a few Genius Society members. Okay. This one, I suppose.
I understand.
Nope.
Tenuous connection. I fear
Okay.
that this is the truth Adler discovered.
This piece of evidence is indeed more convincing.
This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns.
I understand.
Tenuous.
Okay, we're just gonna do everything and just be done with
describes
it.
a kind of fire that can kindling. I fear that.
Wait.
This booklet describes a kind of kindling of this unique flame.
Oh, we
This
need to go back,
booklet
maybe?
describes the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that hurt.
I understand.
Tenuous connections. The
I
kindling
don't
of this
understand.
unique
This is
flame
so stupid.
Must be.
I understand.
Tenuous connection.
Like, I'm
kindling
doing
of-
everything.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the... If Ifrit is a...
I fear that this kindling. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
The missing researcher list?
I understand. So
Tenuous connect. I fear that this is the truth
The
Adler
booklet?
discovered.
There we go. Oh my god. I hate this.
When Sherling said,
This is so stupid.
Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Anime girl playing other anime girls? Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm an anime girl playing as another anime girl. Ooh, woo, oh, woo.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Okay, Herta surveillance team. What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly. You know stuff that even the security department is aware of. I just got the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance that it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. Tis. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If that's really the case, does it mean that this chat group is in grave danger?
This...
No, it isn't enough.
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
Oh, what's the spark?
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Wait, what's going on?
Huh? What is it?
What was that? Hold on, I need them to explain it to me in dumb terms.
Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
Okay.
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
What do we do now? She learned the meaning and triggered it? What? I don't understand what's going on with this quest. This quest is so confusing. It's using big words that I don't understand. I'm too dumb for this. It's an info hazard. Like I said, I'm too dumb for this.
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
It's an info hazard.
Mr.
Spreads
Ratio,
through information
please
like
go
a
with
virus.
Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Wait, we're firefighters now? We gotta contain the fire like firefighters? I can do that. The internal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Infernal fire is
Ew,
also
I gotta
a
play
form
as
of
this
energy
guy.
life form.
Yuck.
The imaging... The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported.
I mean, that's kind of hard to miss. You can't just miss a huge portal blocking your way.
Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
A folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space station uses to counter escape curios. It can effectively cut off space to hinder standard travel. I think people like Ratio for the biceps. Oh my god. I just don't like him. I don't like how he looks. I don't like how he acts. I just don't like him. I don't. I mean, he looks okay, but like his personality just minuses it like 1,000. Like his looks, I would give him a 7 out of 9, but his personality makes it a -7 out of 9, so he's a 0 out of 9 foxtails.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here.
His chessboard makes no sense, and his dialogue also. He's just really condescending in his dialogue too.
Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Alright, looks like we're supposed to go this way. Okay, we're going this way.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
The flame kind of reminds me of the Ho-Ho's flame in ZZZ. Because it's blue and stuff, and it reminds me of Ho-Ho. Anyways, we are on ad break, so we will be right back, you guys. Be right back. And we are back. We are back. Yes, Ho-Oh is not in ZZZ. I'm sorry. My brain is not working. I meant Honkai. You are correct. Honkai. Ho-Oh is in Honkai. But yeah, the blue flame kind of reminds me of her little Mr. Tail. It reminds me of Mr. Tail. I may have a crush on Ciri. Ciri is best character in Witcher 3. Yes, Puppy, you mentioned that. You mentioned that. And Ciri is the best character in Witcher after Geralt. I would say after Geralt. Best female lead, though, for sure, because Yennefer would probably be second, but she's such a intolerable woman, I would say. She's intolerable and insufferable. But at least she's not like Triss, which Triss is over here trying to steal Geralt from her best friend. Like, that I cannot stand. I'm like, Triss would have been great had she not been obviously trying to steal Geralt from Yennefer. Alright, let's touch the firewall. Oh gosh, we're going against bugs? Why do we have to go against bugs? Oh, why is... No. We don't have our Fei Zhao. We need our Fei Zhao. How do we switch this up? I need my Fei Zhao. Give me my Fei Zhao. Damn it, I don't have Fei Zhao. Whatever, we'll go this way. Nope, not that way. You can run from them, I run from them. Okay, but like, where do I go? What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing here? That's not a door, is it? No. I see is wrong, it's Black Ops 7. Wait, Black Ops 7 what? Is the next Call of Duty? The other portal? Maybe? Oh wait, hold on. Oh, no. Okay, I thought maybe I missed something over there. Someone said it was Call of Duty Ghosts 2. That's why he said Call of Duty Ghosts 2, because someone else said it was Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I'm surprised it's Black Ops again. I know they did Modern Warfare twice in a row, and now they're doing Black Ops twice in a row. It seems like they're getting lazy, because they used to switch off every other year.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
No, not Mr. Till. Mr. Till can't die on us. Okay. Now what? This way? This way. This way. Alright, which way now? No, actually, hold on. Below us? Okay. Also, it's a futuristic Sid, even worse. I don't get what you mean. What's a futuristic Sid? Oh, there he is.
What is your goal?
To keep you as my pet. That's my goal.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Oh, futuristic COD. Gotcha. I was like, wait, why are we talking about Final Fantasy, Sid? I'm confused. What does Sid have to do with the current conversation? Advanced Warfare is meant. I think Advanced Warfare was actually the Call of Duty I played most. I don't know why, but apparently I play like over 1,000 hours of Advanced Warfare. It was alright. I did mostly sniping. I was good with the sniping in that one. Why is Sid here? Yeah, why are we talking about Sid now? We're going from Honkai to Call of Duty to Witcher, and now we're talking about Final Fantasy. Like, you guys are giving me whiplash with all these different conversations. Wait, am I the only one not seeing the game category? Wait, what's the game category? The game category should be Honkai. It should be. Should be. I mean, I can double check. No, I don't see the game category either. Twitch, what are you doing? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Twitch is being weird, but let me make sure it's not on my end. Huh, I could have sworn I put the category. Maybe it was my mistake? Maybe I'm at fault? Maybe? Okay, that should fix it. Let me refresh. Okay, that fixed it. Maybe I was at fault. It might have been me. I might have been the issue. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I might have forgotten to update it. I took off yesterday's game and maybe I didn't put Honkai in there. Usually I'm pretty good about that, so I'm a little confused, but oh well. We'll say it's me. Thank you for pointing that out, Shadow. Thank you, thank you. Alright, now we're gonna go here. It's a big bug! And then this. It's another big bug. Hold on, maybe we should wait for him to turn around. He kind of like seemed to give up for a minute there. Just standing at that wall like I give up on life. Oh, the flame's really dying now.
It's
sounds
over.
good, sounds good. Thank you again, Shadow, for stopping by and for letting me know about the category.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
You promise? You promise?
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Oh, I feel like a fight's about to happen. Meanwhile, Dr. Ratio's just sitting back and watching. That's a lot of enemies. Okay. I was not expecting there to be so many, but alright.
Stalling. Let's not.
Share good fortune.
Shall we?
Time to cleanse the chill. Not this time.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
I'm so glad it plays itself so I don't have to worry about it.
Dream vanished.
As long as the computer doesn't like do anything dumb and kill itself, we should be good.
Answer me.
Cloud scatter.
I'm actually kind of surprised it lets you auto battle this one because he's kind of like a boss, isn't he?
Just
0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Yeah. Everything in this world.
I don't even like Dr. Ratio's like powers.
This is the extent of Miss Green's
Even his powers are like meh to me.
Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
I don't think he has any redeeming qualities other than his looks.
Mediocre.
His ult is so weird. Yeah, it's just like, okay, we get it, you're a scholar, and what? It doesn't make sense.
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Get it together.
Like, I guess he's a
Everything in this
super
world
smart mage, I suppose. That's what he kind of gives off the vibes of for his ult.
Still waters of oblivion.
That's not even a correct formula ratio. It's not even correct. It's just like all gibberish.
Unite our goals. Let us dance once more.
Time to cleanse the filth.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
How many of these guys do we have to beat?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're struggling, but there we go, there we go. That many. However many that was. Oh, there's Asta. Yeah, run away, little flame, run away.
Good work. You did very well.
I did well. I deserve head pats.
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the
That was
enemy,
not only
the
a
security
fright, she was
department
kidnapped.
also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. I didn't want them to be safe and sound. Aw, thank you for the head pat, Hidomon. Thank you, thank you. How did you find them?
It
I
was
wanted
all
some more
thanks to
drama.
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Yeah, because they were kidnapped. Of course they were shaken.
Yes, it is over. This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Trauma, there's a lot in Xianzhou. There is. That's why I like Xianzhou missions. That's probably my favorite area in this game is Xianzhou. But Penacony, Penacony was so long and annoying. I did not like Penacony. There's a lot of drama in Penacony too, but the drama is like weird drama. I like the Foxian traditions. Yeah, those are good. I mean, who doesn't like foxes? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people like the Xianzhou because of that. Have you heard? Lead research Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious. Conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence, as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Oh my god. People are stupid. Masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. Oh my god. That person needs to be fired. That person right there, they need to be fired. That line of thought does have some merit. That person should be fired too for agreeing. Enough already. This is ridiculous. Thank you. Someone with an actual brain. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True that. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble rouser, Rich Know It? Oh right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me to the group. Let me see. Ugh, the guy left without making any noise. Penacony is more financial drama. Yeah, it's financial drama and just like weird drama. The only part I liked about it was when Sparkle was parts of the parts that Sparkle were part of. She spiced it up a little bit at least. Oh my goodness, he's getting sucked in. Haha, we captured a little flame.
Waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
I like the storyline about Yukong's daughter. I think I did that one. It was months ago, but I think I did it. I don't remember it, but I think I did that one. I like the Wardance one that I just did. The Wardance one was good. That had drama to it, especially with Chao Cho and him not being able to see anymore. Even though Twitter ruined it for me, I knew what was coming up.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief.
Is Dr. Ratio behind all of this?
I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
I'm a little confused. So is Dr. Ratio evil? Because I could see him being evil, and I'm okay with him being evil because I don't like him anyways.
For curiosity's
And I can
sake,
tell everyone told you so.
Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi.
No, more like an accomplice. Yeah, the right word's accomplice, I think. So he was helping out whoever was doing all this, stuff.
Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
Oh, so he, like, was pretty much undercover, it kind of sounds like. So he wasn't really an accomplice, he was more like undercover? It's like a producer and endorser, I guess? Or undercover in a way, maybe? Like a spy?
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question,
Double
Screwlum.
agent, that works, yeah.
Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
Because you actually have a heart and you were trying to make it so people didn't get harmed?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs.
From my observation, most members of the geniuses are rather narcissists from Herta to Ratio. Yeah, they are. That's probably why I don't like any of the geniuses for the most part. Well, okay, Herta I hate. Dr. Ratio I hate. Screwlim is okay. I haven't seen any issues with Screwlim. Is Ron May considered a genius? I think she is, right? She's cool. I haven't had any issues with Ron May. I think she's a genius. I'm not sure. But like Herta, yeah, Herta and Dr. Ratio, they're the worst. They definitely have a touch of narcissism. Yeah, she's a member of the geniuses. Gotcha.
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
Herta, my queen! My queen! We're probably gonna get more Herta in this mission now. I wouldn't be surprised if she turns out in this mission.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles.
So you can't stand yourself,
Seeing them
Dr. Ratio.
fills me with dread.
Got it.
Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
He can't stand himself. I agree of the revolution of the puppets against the main Herta. I don't care for Herta. I didn't like her. She was probably the first character I didn't like. That I first got acquainted with was probably Herta. So it stems from self-hate. Yes. Dr. Ratio hates himself.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves.
I like the Herta meme though. I don't know any Herta memes. I don't look for memes, so I'm pretty memeless.
Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
Dr. Ratio talks too much.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
He made quite the exit. Divine Verso Mudane Recto. Trophy earned. You, Dr. Ratio's become a visitor of the Express. Can we blacklist him from the Express? Is that an option? I don't want him visiting the Express. I have to deal with him enough as is. I don't want to have to deal with him even more. Alright, so now that we did that, let me see what else we can do. I don't know what else we can do to get trophies, so I have to look it up. Give me one moment. You need his genius aura in the express. No, no, it's fine. We will survive without a genius like him. We will do fine. We survived this long without him. All right, let me see how to get this trophy, which, what we need to do. Even when cheers fade. Okay, it looks like we're going back to the Xianzhou Lafu. So, it's called when even when cheers fade, which we don't have unlocked. Where's the tactics board? Hold on. To obtain the achievement, the player must assist Luca to step on the Ringmaster's Challenge arena stage? Okay, but which... The memories we share. Hold on. You'll see him a lot in Penacony. Oh, yeah, I know. I played through Penacony. I saw enough of him. I just get used to his narcissism, I guess. It's the main quest, isn't it? No, it's not. It's sword dance. It's more drama. It's with Luca, apparently. Whatever mission has Luca in it. The memories we share. Hold on, that's not what it's... So where do we find Luca? Hold on. I thought Luca was part of the previous area, not in the frozen world. That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. Quest or mission? Mission. For Honkai. Yarelo, oh, I think it's called Yarelo 6, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm trying to figure out what quest it's supposed to be. Okay, let's go back to Yarelo 6 and see if we can figure it out. Yarelo 6. Wait, why are we... Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Wait, why is it on the Astral Express? Yeah, he's usually in the boxing area. Where is the boxing area again? Is it Rivet Town? Rivet Town sounds familiar. Where is Luca and Honkai Star Rail? He is located Bellabog Underworld. Bellabog Underworld, is that an area? That's not like an area. Underground? Is there something called underground? Boulder Town. Okay. Boulder Town. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, thank you. Boulder Town. Here we go. How do I teleport? Oh, damn it. Boulder Town. Come on. I think it was near here. Fight Club. There's a Fight Club. Alright, let's try to go to the Fight Club and see if we can
then time for the next
find
fight.
out if it's here. No, I don't see anything in here.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
No, what I'm looking for is how to start this quest. Which is not that. I think you need to talk to Branya first. It's weird because I think it's supposed to be in the other world. Because it's it's part of the same DLC as the one with the Wardance. I wonder if... Okay, let me press this. No, hold on. Yeah, let me press this. And there's supposed to be, like, events. Right? Hold on. Where is it? Nope, not that. Travelogue? Travelogue. Okay, I wonder if it's one of these. Could it be one of these? I don't see anything with Luca, though. The next slider? Hold on. Oops. Oh, these are adorable. I don't know what these are, but those are adorable. Luminary Wardance opens a great fanfare of Lofa's Sky Splitter Martial Elites. That sounds like maybe? Yeah, you think that one too? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that one might be it. March 7th actually managed to get a backstage pass for the Wardance. That'd be a huge loss if you don't go and check it out. It feels like she is rapidly becoming a powerful figure of the Lafu in just a few short weeks. Would you get a discount in a restaurant if you tell the owner you know her?
All visitors are requested to prepare for security checks in advance. Please.
Oh, we got a new message. V, do you remember why we came to the Lafu this time? For the Wardance, right? That's right. If I hadn't asked, you'd have forgotten. Oh my god. She has no faith in us. We originally came as VIP guests to take part in the Wardance. Then, as expected, we ran into accidents. We successfully captured Hulei on the Sky Splitter, and General Jing Yuan decided to formally hold the Wardance for real. I have 2 masters that got me nice benefits. So I managed to get 2 staff passes for you and Don Hung. You can come straight to the Sky Splitter backstage without any trouble. I'm amazing, right? Where's my praise? Thank you, Super March. You're the best. Don Hung was so frosty. All he said was something about one should maintain a proper distance from contestants when spectating sports. Such a buzzkill. I'm going back to training. Chat later. Damn, I don't recognize this quest. You coach Luca in this one, I think. Okay, we'll find out.
A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Splitter. Maybe there's something exciting going on backstage that you won't be able to see from the spectator seat.
Yeah, the only quest I could think of is maybe this one. We find Luca, but what is Luca doing over here and not on his planet? I guess maybe he's participating? Maybe?
Why did you want to participate in the war dance?
Luminary Wardance.
Luca, didn't expect to see you here.
Found him! Found him! Okay, I think we might be onto something. Okay, let me get some water.
Trailblazer? Why are you here?
That's my question to you. Why are you here? You're supposed to be on Aureus 6. I came to watch the competition.
What a coincidence! I'm here to compete! Though I really doubt I've got any chance at winning.
Are you a friend of Mr. Lucas? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an interastral peace entertainment journalist in training, Carmela. I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the war dance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the popular contenders and producing the special program fell on my shoulders. These are huge responsibilities. I've been interning for so many years. If I screw this up, I doubt I'll ever get the chance at a full-time role.
Ooh, the IPC sure is harsh.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As long as I get some shots that'll shock and awe, I'm sure I'll be able to clinch a full-time job this year.
A full-time job?
I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luca alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that.
Luca has zero confidence in himself. Why did you come to participate in the war dance?
Why did I choose to participate in the war dance? It's a long story.
Oh, we got time, don't worry.
You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you all about why I'm here on the way.
Sounds good, let's go. Gorilla 6 has a long-time department on the IPC. Luca needs to win it to pay off the debt left by the previous Supreme. Gotcha. Okay, so he's here to participate. And it's just weird that he's on a different planet. But I guess we're not the only ones who travel to different planets, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, this is spoilers for me. I barely touch any of the side quests since I am still stuck in Penacony. Thanks, RNG. This is actually supposed to be before Penacony. This, it's a side quest, but it's before Penacony. But, yeah, it's a side quest. It's not even, like, one of the main ones, but it's locked behind a trophy. So that's why we're doing it. Yeah, it's before Penacony, but, like, he probably did what I did and just played the main story through. And then that's probably, yeah, but I skip all the side, yeah. Yeah, I did the same thing with a lot of it, too. I skipped a lot of the side quests. It's a main side quest line. Yeah, but it's like a side. It's side. It's definitely side. Several weeks ago, Boulder Town, Bellabog.
Nat, how long do I have left?
What?
Not long, Luca. Best brace yourself.
What are they talking about?
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at this stage. Just eat whatever you like.
Just eat whatever you like. You're gonna die anyway, so just go ahead and eat whatever you like. Have cake, have chocolate, ice cream, soda. Go wild, just enjoy your last moments on Earth. Lost by 50-50 and Nekomata, guys. That's rough. It's not as rough as losing it to other characters. I actually like Nekomata. Like, I'm okay with losing a Nekomata compared to other characters I will never touch. I'm looking at you, Wolf Guy. I will never play Wolf Guy. I like how he's eyes, but I can't see myself ever playing him. I like Nekomiya, though. He is not dying, don't worry. But it sounds like he's dying. It sounds like he's dying. If only Miyabi would have a tail. They don't like to put tails on their fox characters for some reason. Though there's only a couple with tails, and that's like Yukong and Fugue and Honkai. They don't really like putting tails on their foxes. I don't get that. Meanwhile, they're okay with having a shark girl have a tail. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense. This is the second time happening. First time was with Miyabi. Yeah. I had to spend a lot on Miyabi because I decided to pull for her the second day I ever played. So I had to spend a lot to get Miyabi. But I did end up getting 2 of Miyabi's engines, which was nice.
That won't do. I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment. It'll ruin my energy levels.
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Belobog representative qualifiers. But Japard isn't a pushover either.
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Belobog fighter in 700 years to qualify for a competition in space.
Hey, he's confident. Good for him. But once he gets to the other world, he's like, I don't know if I'll win. I get Miyabi on pity. E6 Luca is still so good. I think I have Luca, but I don't think he's E6. Luca seems like an alright character, though. He's definitely not one of the ones I'm like, oh, I can't stand him.
Luca, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you. So remember, stay away from his punches.
In other words, don't try to tank the punches in order to know his moves. Don't do it.
Master, you've been telling me that the entire trip. My ears are about to fall off.
He is a nice guy like Rock Lee. Oh my god, Rock Lee annoyed me though. I was not a fan of Rock Lee in Naruto. He's just so annoying. Like, yes, he's a nice guy, but annoying. Annoying. Last patch I won Jane and Vivian in less than 20 pulls, including their weapons. I hope I get that luck when I pull for, what's her name? Yu Zhuin tomorrow. I hope I get that kind of luck. I hope. Will I? Probably not. But I hope. I was doing single pulls. Yeah, but single pulls will take too long on stream. I can't see myself doing single pulls. I have to do the 10 pull. Not with the enthusiasm though, and bushy brows and bowl cut. Yeah, so he's not... Luca's like him, but just not as annoying. Gotcha. I pulled her in the pity 30. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either. Even if you don't make it to that Xianzhou Lofu, you've made it to the final to fight against Japard. That's enough to make anyone proud.
But it's not the top. If you're not winning, you're a loser, so he has to win.
That won't do! Luca promised Hook that he has to win the final and take Hook up there to see the stars beyond.
You sure got some daydreams on you, little one.
Don't worry, Master Oleg and Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Oh my god. Pitch Hook the Great. Where do they come up with these names?
Mr. Gepard, I've always been hoping to fight you. There's no one in the overworld more worth challenging than you.
You like Hook? I find Hook annoying too. Hook I find annoying. The only kid character that I'm like, okay, she's okay, is Claire. That's the only one I'm like, okay, she's alright. The others, I just find them so annoying. I'm not a kid person to begin with, so that might be part of it. But like, I love her Hook's single target ultimate. She's annoying but lovable at some point. I don't see her being lovable at all. I'm sorry, I don't see that.
I'm honored. I've also been raring to witness the strength of the legendary Luca Strongarm.
But also, Claire is a lot more mature for her age, so I feel like that's also a reason why I'm okay with Claire. If they made a second part and make her grow, I will pull her. I don't see myself ever pulling for her. I don't pull for kids. Now that I think about it, if it's a kid character, I'm like, nah, I'm alright. Like, I don't care for them. I like women with assets. That's what I like. Or hot men. Give me the hot men or the women with assets.
I'm not great at conversation, so it's a good thing we're both warriors. We don't have to use words to understand each other.
Well said, Luca. Let your determined desire for victory speak through your fists.
So, Luca's fire, and then Gepard's ice. If this was Pokemon, Gepard would definitely be at a disadvantage.
Is that all you got? Our position is solid. We're talking. Don't get cocky. In the name
Luca
of
is physical. Oh, is he not fire? Well, he's kind of got like fire type moves, no?
Resistance is futile.
He's physical, but he's got like kind of fire thing. Yeah, he's got a fire thing going on.
Is that all you got? Our position is solid. Don't get cocky.
He probably doesn't do fire damage, but
this ends here.
Oh, it looks like we lost. I think we were supposed to lose, honestly.
Mr. Gepard, you were better than me.
I hate Gepard. They make him support bosses with his stupid shield. So whenever I would lose my 50-50, I would get Gepard. Gepard, I have, I think, E3? He might be E3, I'm not sure. He's at least E2 for sure. So Gepard is my kryptonite in this game. He's an okay character. I like that he's ice. He's a stand-up character. But like it's not a hot waifu character, so I'm just like, eh. I use Serval for Gepard boss. Serval, his sister. I like his sister. His sister's cool. Unfortunately, she's not like top tier, but she is cool. I do like his sister. I hate Gepard for pulls though. Instead of the banner character, I get Gepard. Yeah, that's who I usually get in this game as well.
Luca, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too concerned with winning. And that prevented you from unleashing your utmost.
Fuzhuan is better for me. Her true use in 3.0 content. Fuzhuan. Who's Fuzhuan again? Oh, isn't she the one that does the cards? The purple one? Yeah, she's the pink purple one. Gotcha. I'm like, wait, I think it's her. She's cute. I would have considered pulling for her, but there's just better characters out there. Like, I wouldn't have minded if there wasn't better characters out there, but there are. Serval carried me through Sunday in Amphoras. Fei Zhao has always been the one to carry me. Fei Zhao's my go-to. Since most new characters right now rely on HP, Fu Zhuan is not leaving my team. Good tank. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, she's a okay character. You can lose 50-50 to her. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if I have her. I might have her, but just never used her. I don't have any fancy meta characters. Aw, that sucks. I have a couple. Actually, what are the meta characters right now? Honkai Star Rail. Tier list. What are the meta characters right now? Oh, that's right. Fei Zhao has fallen from Apex to meta. That's right. That's so annoying. I hate how they've like made her fall quite a bit. So annoying. So it looks like top tier. The only top tier I have is Lingsha, top tier. Below that I have Acheron and Fugue. And then below that, which is meta, is Fei Zhao. Gosh, a lot of the characters just like, they just fall. I have lore accurate Welt though. Welt's cool. I like Welt's personality. He's a cool character. My main is Fei Zhao. My main is definitely Fei Zhao.
Then what am I doing here, if not to attain victory?
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril. When perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Luo Fu, you will find your answer.
Hold on. When I reached the Luo Fu? But you won.
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough.
It was
you're younger
all
and more
a
upbeat
test.
than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the Wardance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luca, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the Wardance on the Xianzhou Luo Fu to you.
My main team is Fujuan, March 7th, Natalia, and Welt. March 7th I liked in the beginning, but then she got annoying for me because she would say dumb stuff that was just kind of like mean or hurtful. And it was her being like, I guess, clueless, but at the same time it's like, why would you say that? Natalia's, I like Natalia, she's okay. Well, I love Welt's character. He seems like a father figure, and I like that. And then Fujuan, yeah, she's cool. Japard canonically has super strength. It's weird that he didn't participate. Well, maybe he wanted to let other people have the opportunity. To him, it wasn't like a passion of his, so he's like, you know what? If this guy is good and he has a passion for it, I'll let him attend. Where's Sela? She is stronger. Sela's cool. Sela's alright. She's okay.
Mr. Japard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be earned fairly through our own strength.
You are mistaken, Luca. It is not pity. I am lending you this victory, and you will repay me by winning the Wardance.
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the Wardance is Luca!
Luca! Belobog! Belobog! was the last character you pulled? My last character that I pulled was Fugue. So I have quite a bit of stuff saved up for the cat girl that's coming out. Shoot, what's her name again? Cypher. I have quite a bit saved up for Cypher, so I'm gonna pull for Cypher next. I think Fugue was last. Maybe it was Acheron. Maybe it was Acheron. I think it was Fugue though.
Understood, Mr. Japard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klepoth Fort and meet with the Supreme Guardian.
Yeah, I think Cypher will do great with my team because she's Nihility, which is good for Acheron, and she is also follow-up, which is good with Fei Zhao. So I think she'll be a great addition to my team. The only problem is that, unfortunately, that means Fugue has to go. Which I don't want Fugue to go, because Fugue is Fox Girl. She's fluffy Fox Girl. I don't want to have Fugue leave. Fugue so long time ago. How many did you save up? I think I have enough for guarantee for the character. I think. Do you have break? I don't know what you mean by that. Fei Zhao is my main break person though, if that's what you mean. Just put Cypher on second team? No, she would probably be on my first team. Like, I don't use first team, second teams. I just use whatever characters I'm currently using is what I usually use.
Lady Branya! Hi? Sorry, I grew up in the underworld, so I'm not versed in etiquette of any sort.
We can see that, Luca. We can clearly see that. You're not good at this, Luca. Anyways, it is ad break time, so we will be right back. Alright, we are back. We are back. Like Firefly or Gunboy, Boot Hill. Nah, I don't have any break characters like that. Firefly, I find very boring and she's just meh. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people love her and people hate me because I'm just like, she's meh to me. Boot Hill, I do like. I do like his voice actor. I like how he's kind of cowboyish. I like that theme. But yeah, I consider Silverwolf as a break character. I don't like Silverwolf either because she doesn't have much personality going for her as well. I just like, to me, there's a lot of characters that don't have much of a personality. And when they don't have much of a personality, it makes me not really want to get them. If that makes any sense. Fugue doesn't really have much of a personality herself. However, she does have the fox going for her. And she has the 9 tails, which I think is just awesome. Like, if they have no personality, that's one thing, but they have to have something else going on for me to consider getting them, if that makes any sense.
No need for formalities.
Like Branya, I don't feel
Lafou.
like she really has much of a personality either.
To, correct?
But then there's some
Let us
characters
take this
with too
opportunity
much
to discuss
personality,
it.
like Dr. Ratio. I would say he has too much personality. Or March 7th. She's annoying. She might have too much personality as well. Branya, which one? This one. The one we're currently speaking with. Because she's royalty, so she just has to be more formal and stuff. But it means like there's no personality. Thank you for the peak redeem. Much appreciated. Welcome in, Midnight Fox. Hope you're having a good day or night, whatever it is where you're at.
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've always just been communicating with the IPC. Why are we suddenly participating in this fighters tournament in this Lafou place?
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Lafou cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the Wardance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to a city that has been buried in time?
She's just learning the ropes from the side quests I've done. Yeah. At the same time, it's just, there's nothing really going on for her other than she is the leader of this world. She's the leader of Eurilo 6. I'm glad I'm getting back into Wawa and it treated me so well just now. Nice. Congrats. Wuthering Waves I probably will never play because it's very long. And like, I don't think anyone has the platinum for Wuthering Waves, which is just craziness. Hold on, let me look it up. Because I remember looking it up and I'm like, yeah, I think that one I'm gonna skip. Because if no one has the platinum, then that just means I'm not getting it either. Let me see. Wuthering Waves. Hold on. I chose the wrong thing. Uh, 5%. Okay, 5% of trophy hunters have the platinum. 0.8% of PlayStation users have the platinum that have the game downloaded or have downloaded the game. So yeah, it's very, very rare. And I think probably over 300 hours, I'm guessing. I hate the IPC too much. They destroyed Boot Hill's plant. Yeah, the IPC is definitely like evil tax people. That's what they kind of give off. Evil tax vibes. Back to back 5-star, I lost my first one, Sally. Aww. At least you got back to back though. That's pretty good. What? I'm farming for golden echoes. Yeah, that's probably a trophy, I'm sure. Echoes. That's probably... Yeah. It looks like there's some echo related trophies for that. I shall hit to bed. Good night. Sounds good, sounds good. Shadow, thank you for stopping by. It's much appreciated. You have a good night. Thank you, thank you. Never had back-to-back. I would say the same, but I have. So that would be line. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. JL has repoed into your chat. Hello, hello. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm a lunar ice fox whose appearance changes based on the phase of the moon. Hello, Raiders. I hope you had a good stream. Looks like you were playing some repo. Nice, nice. If you're not following, please follow. Let me see. Hold on. Let me click your link. Thank you so much for the raid. It's much appreciated. Gonna go ahead and give you a follow. How was repo? How was stream? Hope you had a good stream. It's 3 a.m. for... Oh, shoot. Okay, so you're on the other side of the world. So you definitely need to get some sleep. I totally understand if you need a raid to run and go to sleep. Because that's... I don't stay up until 3 a.m. anymore. That's for sure. We lost level 30 on Sheesh. That's pretty far up, isn't it? But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. But yeah, if you need a raid and run, I totally understand, especially it being 3 a.m. Like, if it was 3 a.m. for me, I would have been like, raid, hey, have a good stream, I'm out, peace. Alright, so we are currently playing some Honkai Star Rail. We are doing a side mission regarding Luca and him going to fight in a tournament on the Jianzhou Lafu. That's currently what we're working on because there's a trophy locked behind it. And we like to go for trophies. With bots and stuff, yeah, we blame the lag. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, lag could definitely mess up a game, that's for sure, that's for sure.
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luca, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Luca, I have him built. A lot of people are saying they have him built.
Of course
I do not.
I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky.
I have Luca, I'm pretty sure, but I never built him. He seems like a good enough character, though.
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard.
Luca is a good damage dealer. Gotcha, but I got two good damage dealers. I got Fei Zhao and I got Acheron. I also have Don Hung and Bituator, Don Hung, whatever you call it. I also have him. So I have some good damage dealers, so I never felt the need to build Luca up. I'm doing good, thank you, thank you. Yeah, he's good for a free-to-play player. Makes sense, makes sense.
The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded
Yes, that
gemstone.
one.
An IPC
Whatever
worker
the
said that
5-star
arm
for Don
was
Hung
kept
is, I
from
can
the
never
old
pronounce
world.
his name.
As for the stone, it's a Xianzhou implement called a Jade Abacus.
Oh, I've heard about that. Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave.
That's right. The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Urilo 6 before the invasion, and then you returned home to join the resistance against the aggressors.
Daniel, who's soon to be a standard banner? Who's Daniel? That's a really standard name. Hold on, Daniel? Wait, who's Daniel? Daniel from Honkai. Oh, Don Hung. Are you meaning Don Hung? Okay, I guess his full name's Daniel, which makes sense. I guess. Jade Apagus, you mean a cell phone? Yes, that's completely what they mean. They just have to make the words fancy because it's another world.
No one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he decided to come back.
Maybe Igor had been to the Shinjo? That's why they sent us an invitation?
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them.
Yeah, they were shut off from the rest of the universe for a long time because of their snowstorm. So yeah, they're just a little itsy bitsy behind.
Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity.
Let's not talk about Amphoras. I haven't gotten that far yet, so we will not be talking about that yet. I got to the very beginning, but I haven't played through it. I'm still in the very beginning section of it.
Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may provide us with more bargaining power when dealing with the IPC.
Lady Bronya, I'm not well educated, so I don't really know such matters of grandiosity. All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
I must win. If I don't win, I'm a loser.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting, but she entrusted me to deliver a message.
Anyways, I'm gonna head to bed now. Happy streaming and playing. Sounds good. You have a good night. Just JL, and thank you so much for the raid. It's much appreciated. Thank you.
What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luca, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
Oh, that's so like Zila. Good for her. She really sold that home.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel and arrived on the Shinjo Luofu. The Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. On account of the fact that the three of us know next to nothing about interacting with other cosmic civilizations, she even instructed Svarog to tag along and be our guide.
She should have had Claire go with them, because Claire's very mature. I think Claire would have done well.
I never thought that, while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission, we would run into another surprise.
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp...
Oh, Clara. That's right, it's Clara, not Claire. I don't know why I keep saying Claire. Clara, that's right.
This invitation was dated 400 years ago.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We just received this invite not too long ago.
Okay, so they barely got the message from 400 years ago? Now that's some snail mail going on, okay?
We can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communications.
Yeah, that's some real snail mail.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. how am I going to explain this to Lady Bronya and Mr. Japard? They have high hopes for me.
You just explain it to them like it was explained to you. There's nothing you can do about it. It's out of your hands.
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred while staying here. Conclusion, we cannot afford it.
We should not be worried about how we feel about this right now. We should be worried that we are in debt and we cannot pay this off for staying here.
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Lafu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called the Wardance. Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the Wardance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, upon qualifying through a test, get to partake in the prestigious Ringmaster's Challenge, facing off against the Xianzhou Lafu's Ringmaster. As for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks to reach the ultimate stage of the Ringmaster's Challenge.
To challenge the Luofu's Ringmaster? That's the ultimate goal for all the contestants?
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation, you can still participate in the Wardance. You'll definitely have a chance to win and gain honor.
But Mr. Svarog has a point. According to calculations, we can't afford this.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for 400 years must be a marvelous twist of fate. And since fate has brought you all here to the Lafu, we will not fail in our hospitality.
In other words, you don't have to worry about the money. You can stay here for free.
Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same accommodation and treatment as all other esteemed, invited guests. However, Mr. Luca, you will still have to participate in all the knockout stages and work your way up to the final stage.
Luca's got this.
Really? At your...
Oops, sorry.
The heart of the Wardance is all about celebrating martial arts and fostering friendships. My friends, how could we possibly allow you to fret over food and lodging?
Thank you, Miss Shikwe! I'll treasure this opportunity!
It's funny how different they are, money-wise. So it seems like the Xianzhou Lafu is very notorious for having money because they're like a main trading hub for worlds, if I'm not mistaken. Meanwhile, Yarilo 6 is poor and isolated.
And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikwe, I didn't die before achieving success. I just learned this old Shinzo saying a few days ago. I've successfully become a competing fighter in the Wardance.
Luca, you are absolutely radiating with newsworthiness. I've decided to follow you and report on your progress throughout the competition.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started.
It didn't start off smooth, though. What are you talking about? How many matches have you participated in?
If I had participated in the competition these past few days, I wouldn't be so anxious right now. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a single match yet. Today's my first one. But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal, everyday life. I'm already halfway into the realm of needing help with daily activities.
I feel that as somebody who works a full job plus streams, I feel that it's so hard to balance things.
Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. She said she was over 340 years old. So now, I'm even afraid to talk to people. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shinzo. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for dinner, and today, I've been blowing up the toilet with my flaming rockets.
I think that was TMI, Luca. I'm sorry, but we gotta stop you there.
I feel ya, Luca. I also can't get used to the food on the Xianzhou.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
She's just trying to, like, be like, that's enough. She's trying to tell you, Luca, that's enough.
Well, not exactly. It's because I'm an Intellatron.
Huh.
How does she even eat?
Sorry, please continue.
Actually, how does she eat? Does she just plug in a charging cable, and then that's how she gets her sustenance?
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I felt so useless. I
like
even
the
do something
charging
as
cable
trivial
idea
as
more.
asking for directions.
It's your first time away from home, so it must be hard to get used to things.
Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time going out to the world, but I didn't expect it to be so overwhelming that I can't keep my footing.
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urilo 6 with that gemmed pendant. Oh, Svarog took Hook out to play. He's really good with kids. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever.
Who's your next opponent?
The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh, why am I explaining this to you? You should know better than me. I'm the only one who doesn't know anything.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before the competition starts? It's better than wallowing here, as it'll just make you more anxious.
Unless if he looks at his opponent and realizes his opponent is some buff dude who can flick his wrist and just send him flying. Then that will make his anxiety go up even more. So, I mean, maybe looking at his opponent might not be the greatest idea. But then again, maybe he'll get a boost of confidence if he realizes his opponent is a small fox girl that he thinks is a kid, but is actually 400 years old.
Thanks for talking to me and cheering me up. Sure, I'll head off and meet my first opponent.
Luca has regained his energy. Full health revive, oh yeah!
Sometime later, ...
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Are you here to watch our match?
Of course I'm here for you.
This is our next opponent, Luca.
Hello everyone, I'm Luca, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring. I hope we'll be able to take this chance to become friends.
Belobog. Oh, I think Little Goy mentioned it before, but I can't seem to remember. What kind of place is it?
It's a snow-covered city.
Oh, wow. I can't imagine that. I'm sorry. The Xianzhou Yaoqing doesn't have much artificial snow.
Artificial?
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name with my fists.
Okay, now you're getting a little cocky there,
In that
Luca.
case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
A little too much.
Sushang used an idiom!
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luca. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snapping shots for material.
Carmela, when you speak, it kinda makes it hard for them to
Are you
ignore
here to join the tournament with Mr. Luca?
I'm his coach.
Could Luca be the fighter that you've been training?
He is now, apparently. I am Sid
This
Savy.
red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy. Sorry. It's my first time participating in the Wardance. I'm the only one in my team, so I don't have any strategy to speak of.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour. I'll give you some real-life tactical pointers in the ring.
Sleepy Souchong, that's over the line.
Sleepy
Our
Souchong?
coach when we invited you here.
What kind of nickname
How
is
could you
that
run off
from
to
your
the
own
opponent's
Cloud
corner?
Knight? Sleepy Souchong. Oh my god. Where do
It's
they
just
come up with these
our
names?
friend from afar requires some assistance, that's all. Don't we Cloud Knights also earnestly help out and provide direction to the travelers we encounter on our daily patrols?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat, get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend whose age I won't try to estimate. We're heading back to the lounge.
Whose age I won't try to estimate. You're not supposed to say that out loud either, Luca. You're bad at this. Luca, you don't go out much, do you? You don't socialize at all.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the Shenzhou people's hospitality.
Sushang is normal human. Yes, but the thing is, he was yelled at by a little fox girl who was like over 300 years old. So he might be a little scared to mention age now. Except he literally mentions age out loud as like, I'm not gonna guess your age. Like, no! No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
What a kind-hearted person.
This is your first match, Luca. You're bound to win.
Luca, you're gonna be fine. You're the boxing champion of Belobog.
Never ask a woman's age. Exactly, he should know that too. But it's like you're not supposed to assume a woman's age and you're not supposed to ask a woman's age. Just treat them all like fine ladies and you'll be okay.
The Clown Knights, aren't they just the Silvermane guards? I'm pretty confident of my odds against them. Except Mr. Chapard.
Luca is a dork with a big heart. He is. I like him. He's a dodo. I like characters that are just dumb.
Luca, you're the best.
And awkward. I guess he's awkward. I like that. But he does come off a little bit too cocky at times. I'm like, come on, no.
Luca, ready for your first match?
I think I more or less, maybe, perhaps, I'm ready.
Luca, have more confidence in yourself.
It's like sometimes he has zero confidence in himself, and other times he has too much confidence. I'm guessing he has too much confidence because he's trying to fake it. He's trying to fake it, but it comes off as too much. Do not use auto in this one. But I love auto. The participants of the match will need to display their martial prowess to the utmost capacity and earn the support of the audience. The two sides will individually earn vibes based on how much the audience supports either side. Complete designated combat actions and achieve highlights during the matches to gain a massive amount of vibes. When the team gains vibes, the opponent's side vibes get lowered. When the opponent acts, it will also raise their vibes while lowering the team vibes. When either participant's vibes reach the maximum, the match will enter the super hype state. The participant who earns the audience's support will gain powerful buffs to win the match. Unless if you have an insta-kill character. I do. Phase out. No, I'm joking. Highlights. Achieve highlights during the matches to accumulate vibes and enter the super hype state. Arena environment. Increases break damage dealt by all allies by 200% when breaking enemy target weaknesses. Additionally, triggers all weakness break effects from all weaknesses on the enemy and reduces the toughness of all other enemy targets. Oh, we have to use the team. The automatic story team. Newcomer debut.
Woo! And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your good buddy Albert. Welcome everyone to the Wardance's knockout stage, brought to you live. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lopus Cloud Knights, Lil Gwei Support Association. What kind of name is this? And representing the city of Bellabong, Lucas Stronga. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious? We wait with bated breath.
Luca's gonna beat up on the little girl. I don't know how I feel about that.
Come at us, Mr. Luca. My team will show you the prowess of the Cloud Knights formation.
You're not joining in?
Nope, I'm not about to suffer in pain. It's much easier being a coach.
I guess we can't really say much since we're just a coach here too.
Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Lil Gwei's up there in the stands right now, watching us duke it out from her vantage point. Oh, she's such a baddie.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Gwei is someone in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't disappoint our Lil Gwei!
Woohoo! For Lil Gwei, we will emerge victorious!
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too. Looks like we have to give it our all.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Lil Gwei will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Bellabog will be disappointed. No matter the ending, disappointment inevitably awaits one party. Oh, welcome to the cruel world of competition.
For Lil Gwei, form up!
There has to be a winner and there has to be a loser.
On the Wardance stage, the atmosphere of the spectators is very important. Show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
Okay, when an ally takes action, the team vibes will increase.
Still have the upper hand?
Sheesh. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit this person. Why not?
The punches decide.
Okay, we can hit this person. Oops.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for us to show off our stuff.
Oops. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Hold on. Complete designated actions and achieve highlights to greatly increase vibes. When an opponent avatar blinks red, taking action will increase the opponent's vibes.
Luca seems to be struggling to land
Okay.
a counter. What's Luca going to do?
Let's see what we can do. And then we'll do this.
Time for a shot.
And then we'll do this.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
There we go.
Unscathed.
I bet they weren't expecting that. Okay, Natasha, we need some heals. Who shall we heal? We'll heal her.
Thanks for the support.
And then we'll use her regular attack on this person. And then on him. He's gone.
We'll come.
The opponent strikes again. Luca reacts.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
All right, now we can blast this guy away.
Turn it up.
Break perfectly.
Naughty child.
Okay, and then she's gonna be good against him, so we'll use her regular attack on
targets
him.
detected.
We also got
the
this.
applause.
We'll use it on
Let's
him.
see some sparks fly.
Actually, I should have done it on the main guy. I'm dumb. Okay, we'll do it on the main guy now. We'll start focusing on the main
Small
person.
fry.
Hold on, let's use this.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And then when matches enter the super hype state, opponents will take 400% increased damage. Go get them. Don't mind if I do.
Time for the main event.
Keep up!
Time for a shot. Now time.
Where's the... Let's see some sparks fly!
Okay, we definitely got this in the bag. There's no way we don't.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Brothers and sisters, get it together. Lil Gwei is watching.
This... Is there a fragmentum creation? Am I hallucinating?
Commencing support.
Alright, we thought that was it, but it's not. So let's go ahead and do this.
Data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
And then hers is just healing, so we'll wait to use hers. Shoot, we'll just use it on her.
Ouch! Sagacious discernment.
Step out of it.
See about
Pretty good
breaking
crowd
that
today.
guy.
Turn it up.
Time.
That's it.
Luca isn't able to deflect the Claudette's attack. He's been down once again.
That one's gone.
The opponent is not leaving any openings for
How
Luca.
is it they're more hyped than we are? We're kicking their butts. What's going on here? Okay, ice.
The punches decide.
We'll get rid of this guy. We'll do this.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated.
Need a break more? Yeah, I mean, we're working on it. We're doing some breaks.
Oh, don't give him another chance.
Looks like Little Gwei Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
Oh no.
No.
Let us heal!
Hey, come.
Luca's been knocked out.
Then, should I go up there myself and defeat you guys for him?
Ugh, of course not. Come, let me show you how it's done.
Okay, use tactical codex to aid Luca during the match and nullify the opponent's offenses effectively. The current tactical codex effect is after using an ultimate, your action advances forward by 100% and the weakness effect efficiency increases. Use tactical codex quickly.
For you.
Okay. We're also gonna do this.
Just in time.
And heal
Just a little
everybody.
something. Think nothing of it.
Keep catching me up.
Perfect. We needed that bad.
Ready to lose yourself?
You can fight it or rock with it.
And then we can do this next.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
And
Where's
then
the applause?
we'll use it on the main
Let's see
person.
some sparks fly!
All right, now we can blast them away.
Keep up.
The punches decide.
And we'll get rid of this
Get
guy.
cooking.
We have the upper
Perfect,
hand.
perfect. We'll just
Ready
hit
for
that
another?
person. I'm thinking.
Now time.
Enemy targets detected.
Small fry. Step out of it.
All right, this should take care of them.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Pretty good crowd today.
Or not.
Turn it up.
All right, here we go. Now we
Ready
take
to
care
lose
of them.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
There we go. Easy. That was the easiest match ever.
And the winner is Luca Stronga!
Of course we're the winners.
Who would have thought a rookie challenger like Luca would win? But how much further will he make it? Let us stay tuned.
We're going to the top, baby.
Something feels off. What is happening to me?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I feel a little strange. I just saw those Cloud Knights grow fangs and claws, like they were demons.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won, so what's with the insults?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm seeing is a hallucination.
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams, it also seemed like my textbooks grew fangs and talons, as if they were demons.
Your situation is clearly different.
You're just a little on the crazy side, that's all.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Cienjo version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. A sweetness that's bound to last.
What's with the sudden product placement?
I was in charge of outsourcing Soul Glad's ads during my 6th internship period. Some of it might have turned into a mechanical reflex.
Luca finishes a Sweet Dream Soda in one gulp. His face gradually becomes a bright red.
I feel much
bright red
better.
again.
I'm very sorry if I said anything rude just now. I really think those Cloud Knights are a cut above the rest.
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite Silvermane squads.
Your praise is making me all confused now. Wait, could it be that we're actually pretty strong?
Could we actually be getting compliments for being strong? Half a dull hour later. So 1 hour later?
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just the Luofu's most ordinary fighters. Urillo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm clueless about things everyone else takes for granted.
Yeah, but dull hours would be 2 hours, so half of a dull hour later would be 1 hour. I think.
Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something I can get past overnight. But no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must fight, and I must win.
Sounds like you need to get back to training, Luca.
Right now, Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, all the people who stayed in Belobog are working day and night to keep it up and running. Mr. Japard placed his faith in me, entrusted me with the chance to represent Belobog. I cannot disappoint him. Any of them. I must offer nothing less than victory. So, I would like to officially ask you to be my coach.
Huh? When did I come into the picture?
Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people. When you were pretending to be my coach in the last match, you were a great help. I want to bridge the gap between myself and this world. Trailblazer, will you help me?
If it means I get a trophy at the end of this, I suppose. Leave it to me.
Thank you, Coach. I'll do my best to keep up and train seriously.
Such a burning friendship. Don't do this to me, guys. My camera, it's getting wet. And the shot, it's getting blurry. Luca, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is. And I'll create a special feature that will finally bag me that permanent role.
She's like, this is perfect content for me.
Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up too?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules for the next match first.
Okay, what are the rules for the next match? All the contestants' lounges have been outfitted with such tactics board. Luca, you're an experienced athlete. I'm sure you're very familiar with this. Yep, but Belobog tactics boards are a little shoddier than this, not as technologically advanced. They're all the same when you use them. Let's use this tactics board here to give you a simple brief on the Luminary Wardance's itinerary. This is a scheduled chart for this war dance. The final target of the tournament is the defending ringmaster of the Ringmaster Challenge Arena, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant Yan Qin. Oh, Yan Qin's a master, okay. Before you challenge Yan Qin, you must defeat ringmasters across each arena. The ringmaster of this face-off match is Miss Topaz. If you want to challenge Miss Topaz, you need to earn enough points from the knockout matches. Obtain knockout match points. The goal is to challenge Miss Topaz. Defeat these knockout match opponents and obtain points. Next contestant, Lucas, should choose a desired opponent. Okay, so we could choose either one. What's the general's name again? The Thunderman? Shoot it. I can never remember his name, but I know who you're talking about, the blonde guy. Fantastic Botany and Where to Find Them, or Iron Shield Gigantus Shieldus? Let's go against this girl. She looks cool. Just like her name, she believes in action first and talking second. Those who like to trash talk with their opponents will be disappointed, for she is quiet as a potted plant in the ring, and her responses scarce. The next opponent is called Fantastic Botany and Where to Find Them. Sounds like quite the character we have here. Come to think of it, our hometown doesn't have many plants. But after coming in Lafu, it seems like there are fantastic botany everywhere. But aren't the plants in the competitor's photo a bit too fantastical? The atmosphere suddenly becomes more abundant. Don't worry, look, the organizing committee has specially marked them. After inspection, the team did not use any plagues, author's powers. Everything is safe, legal, and compliant with competition regulations. I honestly don't have much experience dealing with plants. Let's hope this match goes smoothly. He's a previous ringmaster, and that invitation was for his friend. May you'll know. Okay. I'll get there. Alright, enemy summons continuously refresh. Destroying summons will make the enemy boss lose a set amount of HP. Allies' follow-up attack damage increases by 100%. After launching a follow-up attack for every 15 enemies hit, unleash Raging Wildfire on all enemies to deal a set amount of damage. Okay, so I get to choose my team lineup now. So we're definitely gonna do Fei Zhao and Ling Xia because they're follow-up. Isn't this lady follow-up? I think she is. Hold on, let me look it up. Actually, I think they all are follow-up, aren't they? What's her name? Is it Black Swan? Black Swan is debuff and... No, she's not Black Swan. She's the other girl. Jade. Okay, yeah, Jade is also follow-up. You know what? Okay, we'll do Ling Xia, Fei Zhao, Jade, and... Robin. We'll do that, because they're all follow-up. Jade, yeah, not Black Swan, Jade. That's what I meant. V, as Luca's coach, you can use tactical codex to aid Luca during the match. During the match, you can actively use tactical codex to effectively counter opponents' attacks. Okay, so after the next time characters use their ultimate... Oh yeah, I remember that one. We did that one before. All allies gain early reveal lasting for 2 turns during the effective period. After every attack, attack all enemies that have been hit 1 time and inflict start... We'll go with that. Alright, let's try that. This is a long quest line, be ready. That's fine. We're not gonna finish it. We're not gonna finish it today. We're probably gonna finish it another day. The 2 sides in this match are Luca Armstrong and the Fantastic Botany and where to find them. The organizing committee assures that the Fantastic Botany and where to find them is not at all utilizing any plague author's powers, nor are they direly afflicted with Mara. They just look a bit abundant. Please watch this exciting bout without fear. Hi, hello. These plants of yours are pretty. I never knew that botany could be used in combat. Probably because there isn't much flora around where I live. Hey, it's just your friendly banter before the match. Even if we're opponents, you don't have to be so wound up, do you? Why are you so insistent on talking to the plants? You're a plant? I thought you were a human just like me. There goes Luca, making mistakes again, just assuming. Never mind. Let's have a dialogue with our fist. Plants will be constantly refreshed. Eliminating plants will cause the enemy boss to lose HP. Defeat plants to trigger highlights. Okay, yeah. We already know that.
Look, a VIP.
Alright. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, hold on. Do we want to do support? What does she do for support? Does she make them come up faster? Maybe she makes them speed up? She makes them speed up, I think.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
And then what do you do for your support? I don't know what we're doing. Okay.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be a pure body and mind.
It's okay.
Okay, the issue I'm seeing right now is it doesn't seem like we have anyone weak against
everything in this world.
It doesn't seem like we have anyone strong against these guys, which is an issue that I didn't think of.
Tonight, souls shall embrace. Stars echo.
You have 3 supports. Oops. Okay, so I messed up. I have too many supports.
Forever.
Oh, you're doing this event? I like this event. I'm surprised you've done this event, Icy. Yeah, I'm actually surprised too. Oh shoot, hold on. I don't know what we did, but we did something there. I thought I hadn't done anything you hadn't. Yeah, there's also stuff I skipped too, so it makes sense.
For me,
I'm going back and getting some of the DLC trophies I skipped because I was just doing main quest. Okay, we're actually doing pretty okay.
Allow me to purge the root of the bee of pure body.
You know what? Let's use facials.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
This is the event to get all the add-ons for the March 7th outfit. Is it? The one where we're helping Luca out? That's why I did it. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. Alright, gotcha. I'm just doing it for the trophy, because you know, trophies.
Who's the little backstabber?
Resonate all together. It's okay. It's okay.
What is going on? They got counter up, so that's not very good. Yeah. Okay, they're countering the moves.
Time to cleanse the filth.
This might be bad. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We got this, we got this.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to forever.
Alright, let's beat her up a little bit. The flower bean. Let me see. And then we're gonna do this.
Tonight, stars echo.
I do like how her song plays for a while. I do like her song. I'll give her that. I'm not a fan of Robin, but like her song is cool. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Time for a lesson.
That won't do.
There's no backing out now.
Oh my god, she just stepped on them. I didn't realize that's what she does. She steps on them. We can do Codex.
Allow me to purge the root of the
I don't get the effect of Robin's skill. I don't either. I just use it.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. Self-inflicted misery.
Fangs and claws got dull. I venture forth to forever.
Let's speed up the flower bean a little bit. Show her who's boss. We'll do that.
May song bring us victory.
I think Flower Bean is a little mad. She's just a little bit mad.
To my heart's content.
They're healing. Okay, that's annoying. But that's fine. They can heal all they want.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Alright, we're ready to go. We're super hyped now.
I venture forth to forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
And then we can do it again.
Forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Alright. Now we can do hers. Step on them. Step on them all. Show them who's the mistress here. Wahaha. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Oh, I probably should have done Robin's first, honestly. Because I think she brings everybody's stats up. I should have done hers first, honestly. Oh well. We'll do this. Single target. Attack.
Lose some.
And then we'll do this.
May the foul
And
stench
then we'll do
dissipate.
that.
Time to cleanse the filth. Be of your body and mind.
Just a graze.
Never hesitate!
Okay, now we can attack with Fei Zhao and maybe finish her off. Maybe.
Victory is inevitable!
Oh, so close. So close.
May song bring us victory.
To
There we go. There we go. Fei Zhao finished her off. What's the effect of Robin's ultimate? I have no idea. She's support, so I think their critical damage goes up. This match has certainly taught me something new. To think a plant would wreak so much havoc. You're going to completely ignore me, eh? Apologies, I can't be talking as a plant. This is my belief. Alright. I hope you'll get your wish and grow up to be a plant soon. My spectating friends, quickly use your cheers and applause to overwhelm the awkward air in the ring right now. I just can't take it any longer. And then offer your cheers and applause to our most excellent fighter, Luca Strong Arm. I was gonna say Armstrong. Albert is rude. Nah, he was trying to feel the awkwardness with other awkwardness. He isn't that bad. The first knockout match comes to a triumphant close. How do you feel, Luca? Not bad. I'm starting to get into my groove. B, how does it feel being the coach? It's pretty tiring. Haha, you worked hard, coach. We have time to take a short break. Let's return to the lounge and decide which opponent to fight next at the tactics board. Yeah, I'm on a roll, so I gotta keep my momentum going and score more wins. Sometime later. Alright, so I feel like that's a good place for us to end. We have started the quest. It's a long quest. There's at least 2 chapters, I know that. And, yeah, we're gonna be on this for a minute. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. It's much, much appreciated. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST with some Zenless Zone Zero. We are gonna try to pull for, what's her name? Oh, let me go on my just chatting screen. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna try to pull for, oh my god, so many characters coming out at once. I can't remember everybody. Yi Zhuan. That's right, Yi Zhuan. We're gonna try to pull for Yi Zhuan tomorrow, in Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. It's much, much appreciated. And there we go. You guys have a good time at Icy Jacket's stream. He is currently playing the first Berserker Kazan. And supposedly making progress. I don't know. He said we are all progress here for the title. So supposedly he's making progress. Supposedly. The top one is for subscribers. The bottom one is for followers. And with that being said, please keep all paws and tails inside the right at all times. And here we go.